Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Party Chat. This episode, let's call it Season 2, Episode 2. We did Episode 1. I didn't upload it just because I was testing a lot of things. We got a lot. Apparently a live-action Naruto is being made. I don't know how I really feel about that. Although the One Piece was pretty solid. We've got a lot of crazy stuff. Fortnite may be saving LEGO Fortnite. I don't know 100%. We'll discuss that today, as well as Harry Potter. This is probably going to make or break the series with HBO. We gotta discuss it. I hope they don't try and push some like agenda stuff or just ruin the novels. Apparently J.K. Rowling has a big toll in it, so we'll discuss all that today. Cheek, what's up? We've been playing a lot of Ranked recently as well.
Rank's been pretty fun lately.
Dude, Apex has been pretty fun recently. I don't know if it's because like I took a year off to work on other stuff, but recently it's been pretty solid. I got a collateral yesterday, just domed a whole team down with the Sentinel, because I'm literally that good at the game. I'm literally always carrying Cheek, and it's so annoying, but it's fine. It's what I do.
That's crazy.
What do you mean that's crazy?
Because that's just not true.
Yeah. As long as you don't look at our stats, then I'm 100% carrying this guy, and it's so good. Oh man, what do we want to start with? Borderlands. We gotta start with Borderlands.
What about Borderlands?
I already did. We did a trailer review video of it, and I'm just not. I don't think it's gonna work as well as they want it to work. It's giving good, here's what I said. It's giving good Mad Max vibes, right? Check. The costume design, check. Really good. And the world is awesome. Really good. Looks like they got fun guns, crazy stuff, crazy environment, creatures, the Marauders and everything. Those guys all look good. The storyline and the writing, I don't know. Eli Roth doesn't really pull it off, so I'm curious how he's going to do here. He's done, like, his history is slaughter flicks. Right. So, like, Hostel and stuff like Saw and, like, Thanksgiving, and now he's like, yo, this is my wheelhouse. Now I'm gonna do a Borderlands movie for what? I mean, maybe this is him like, yo, hold my beer, metaphorically, watch me do this, and let me cook. Maybe
let me cook. Hold on, let me cook. Watch me cook.
Well, you've had time to cook. You just make teenage girls get kidnapped and murdered. That's your film. That's your franchises in film. Like, that's what you're known for. I don't know. The casting, I think, is way off.
Yeah, the casting. Besides, what's her name?
Tiny Tina.
Tiny Tina. Like everyone else is.
Tiny Tina, I think, looks fine. I heard she was in Barbie as well, so she's kind of making her career right here with all this going on. So I'm happy for that. I think that's good. How do you feel about Roland's character? I don't know how I feel about him. Kevin Hart. Roland, if you played Borderlands 1 and 2,
he's too like small.
He's too Kevin Hart is the thing. Like, it's not even like he's. Maybe I could overlook him being like 5'3", but Roland's like a strict, stern, maybe slightly sarcastic ex-military guy, and Kevin Hart is gonna play Kevin Hart like he does in every film.
Terry Crews, like you said.
I was like, yo,
Terry.
Put my man Terry Crews.
Terry Crews would probably been phenomenal.
That would have been awesome. And then we got none of it. Kate Blanchett as Lilith is just a negative for me.
Yeah.
She's like 50 or 60. Like, not saying she doesn't still look good. Not saying if I saw her on the streets, I wouldn't wipe her up. But she's a cougar. That is not Lilith. Lilith is not a cougar. They can't even get her tattoos right. She came out and I was like, no. They just like pulled her out of retirement home. What?
Did she have tattoos at all?
In the game? No, not in the trailer.
In the trailer, I'm saying.
But that was part of like the Sirens thing in Borderlands. Like they light up stuff. So it's not like, I guess, not really a minor detail.
There, I don't think.
I don't know how they're gonna pull that one out. Jack Black is Claptrap again. He's gonna do a good job. Jack Black is Jack Black at the end of the day. He did a good job as Bowser and all this stuff. Why didn't you just hire the old Claptrap voice guy? He's got it down.
They couldn't afford him.
You think Jack Black is higher than Borderlands 2 voice actor?
He just didn't want to do it. He's like, all right.
I don't want the bag.
Yeah.
Pass.
It's like I've done my due diligence in the game. I don't want to do a movie.
That's absolutely absurd. I know there was lawsuit problems with him in the game, and I think they ended up having to get another voice actor for Claptrap in the game, but I don't think that carries over to the movie. So I don't really know why. If that's the reason, I get that. Fine. Go ahead and pick Jack Black. But it seems like these people they picked for Borderlands 2 is just name actors. Like, they're pulling them off the name. They're like, yo, we have Kate Blanchett in here. And then we have Kevin Hart. But then we also got Jack Black. Now come watch our film. So I'm just kind of like with that. I'm just like, I don't really know how I'm feeling. I don't know. I don't know what it is. Is it gonna be funny? Yeah, I think it will be funny. I mean, in the joke we saw, in the trailer we saw Claptrap edging himself, and then we also saw we got a piss joke. We got a piss joke and an edging joke in the trailer.
Getting rained on in the car.
I was like, all right. The trailer showed way too much as well, in my opinion. That scene at the end where they kind of go through whatever the monster is and drive through it. I would have liked it if the trailer ended like midway as they're about to collide, then the trailer cuts to black or whatever. That's fine, or cuts to the Borderlands logo. But now the problem is when this scene comes up in the film, now I'm just gonna be like, oh, there's no tension. Don't worry about it, guys. Like they make it out, or when they go to that planet, I'm like, don't worry about it. They're good. I'm like, no, you guys are fine. Don't worry about it. I'll be like, oh, I can look at my film because I've already seen them break through this. I don't know. It's just, it feels like they want their version of Guardians of the Galaxy. I saw a couple other people say that as well. I'm like, yeah, like the music choice, the soundtrack, the way it's designed, the bright colors, the worlds and everything. Seems like they kind of want that, which it could work. Borderlands could work for that, but I don't know with the cast. Your cast is so old too. What if this movie does great? What if it does great? You're gonna have to like wheel them out of wheelchairs to come do a sequel.
Yeah, they're old.
Tiny Tina would be fine, but like no.
The rest of them was just old.
They're cooked. I mean, I guess they can come back and still do it. Jack Black's just doing voice work, but I don't know. I would have liked to have seen a younger cast. I think Handsome Jack is the villain. The guy playing him didn't really give Handsome Jack vibes. He was only in the trailer a little bit, so we're just going off of that teaser. I'll have to watch it. I'll probably watch it and give it a review, unless like I see other reviews and it's just getting obliterated. Right. But like, yeah, this is actual like Madam Web Part 2.
Madam Web.
Then I'd be like,
here's how bad that movie is.
Nah, there's no way. I think it's gonna be a solid 6.5 out of 10. I don't know yet. I haven't watched it, but just like off initial impressions, I don't see it like being the movie they want it to be. I am curious how much money it's gonna make though. I think it's PG-13 though, not R. I didn't hear rated R jokes.
Not PG. I'm pretty sure it's PG-13.
So we'll see. It might be a fun movie to go watch. I think like if I was still in high school, then I think I'd be more excited for the film. But the people that are in high school now didn't play Borderlands 1 and 2. I don't think so. It's like
they don't know anything.
Kind of who you make it in. You played Borderlands 1, right?
Yeah.
That one was solid. Borderlands 2 was so good, man. I probably played through it like 2 or 3 times with Brandon and everything. It was just so much fun. Just the crazy guns, the crazy creatures. When you go around, the bosses, the fights, the vehicles. It was just a blast. It was just a different looter shooter. That was actually kind of when like looter shooters were becoming more popular, like Destiny, Division, Borderlands, and I think they did it really well. They never had a PvP mode, which is fine. For me, it was more of like a PvE, just like a story mode with your boys, but there's not a lot of games like that anymore where you just like loot and shoot, and it's just like aliens and monsters and like crazy guns.
Yeah, it's like all battle royales now. So everyone plays.
Yeah, and I get it because I'd probably play through the story once now with the boys and then be done, and then just do $60. But like Fortnite's free, Apex is free, Warzone's free, and I'm playing them for years. The finals is free, and I'm just keep playing them over and over and over because they're fun. Like Cheek, whether he wants to or not, we're playing ranked after this. What are the chances? What are the chances we play ranked? Like a few games. Very unlikely. Why? What? Are you tired?
No, I just don't like playing ranked.
What map is it? We're getting on. Because we're not playing tomorrow then.
We'll see.
Yeah! Let's go!
Maybe.
Maybe. I don't know. I gotta see what time it is after we run this full thing. We gotta hit on Harry Potter. There's not a lot out about this, but there's a lot of concerns because there's not a lot out about this, if that makes sense. 2026, the Harry Potter show is dropping, and it's either going to make or break the franchise. I think essentially, the movies, I think everyone you ask who's seen them is pretty much like, yeah, these are good movies. These are great movies. Right. The rewatchability of those films, I think, is fantastic.
Here's my thing, though. Have you seen Percy Jackson?
Yes.
Show?
Yes.
Is it going to be like that to where
I
it's
hope not.
Like I watched the first 2 episodes of this show, Percy Jackson. I'm like, this is not it, man.
It seems like it's made for like preteens.
Yeah, I was like, I don't like this at all.
Like the thing that made Harry Potter great as well is like I would go watch it with my dad, and he's a grown adult who's read the books, but then I'm a teenager, and then my brother's like a preteen, and we all enjoyed it and got them, and then grew up watching them. But if these are just made for like preteens and stuff, people who probably haven't read your books as well, maybe some of them still have. They're still like classic books, especially for people that are avid book readers and everything. But I don't know if it's gonna be made. That's a good thing. I didn't even think about
I
that.
just thought about that now because I really hope it's not. Because I read Percy Jackson books. I read a good amount of the books. I've watched all the movies, and then I see the Disney show. I'm like, what?
So HBO is making this one. So I'm hoping it's a little more. I don't know if gritty's the right word, but not like just frolicking, having a good time, and also because the world of Harry Potter isn't necessarily like all happy.
Right.
Like you got the mentors chasing you, you got like dark magic going on, you got murders.
It's pretty.
The boy's an
dark,
orphan, like
die and stuff.
yeah, it's a brutal world.
Yeah.
I hope here's my one casting that I saw online. I think this could be good for Professor Snape. What about Adam Driver? I don't like Adam Driver. I'm not the biggest Adam Driver. He's a great actor. He normally doesn't hit home with me, but like.
I mean, he does look like Snape.
I think he can pull off a good Snape, and I think his voice matches it as well.
The Snape, like from the movies, low key.
Like I think if they had to I think he could do it.
I think so too.
I think that'd be like a pretty good guess for like for picking him. I don't know who I want the other cast to be honest.
I have no idea.
It's gonna have to be some people young, because they got a journey ahead of them.
I mean, I think I read in the post that, like, I think they are looking for someone younger, like a younger, like cast and all that.
Like 15, it's got to be like the oldest you want to go almost.
They said Daniel Radcliffe is not gonna
That's kind of
Daniel don't have a cameo in it at all.
You know what's gonna happen? He is gonna have a cameo in it because they're gonna do a flashback of his dad when he gets murdered, and you know who's gonna be playing the dad in that part? Daniel Radcliffe is gonna play the dad in that flashback.
We'll see, I guess. I don't think so though.
That would be a perfect, easy cameo, and everyone would be like, "Yo, he's back! Yeah, that's the old guy that played him." But he's not a part of the story. He can make a quick cameo. He can be killed off. There's no questioning, no weirdness going on, like what's happening here. That if they're gonna do a cameo, I think that's how they do the cameo. Why not be Harry's dad for like 5 minutes in the film? Why not? Get Avada Kedavra and you're gone. Like that's it. Like I don't know. I think he's Cap. He can't say he's gonna make a cameo in it and then overpower everyone else who's starring in the film.
They said he's not gonna be.
Yeah, like I feel like if he said, "Yeah, I'm gonna be in it," even a cameo, I feel like it's gonna overpower everyone else because he is Harry Potter.
Right.
But I don't like. There's no way they don't pay homage to him.
We'll see, I guess.
Maybe like a picture of him on a wall somewhere.
Probably. I have like a picture probably. Sounds about right.
Something. I don't think you can bring the whole cast in.
No. Like a picture or something.
Unless they showed like the Weasleys and like the Weasley dad was in it for like 5 minutes and does like the same kind of cameo and stuff.
Yeah.
But I don't think they're gonna be like, "Yo, this is the old Harry Potter," like in the show. Like he's not gonna be Tom Riddle or anything, and he just may have like a quick cameo. The thing is, here's the hardest thing, the biggest hurdle for this show to overcome is knowing the cast is not going to be as good as the previous cast.
Yeah.
No matter how good of a performance they do, you're going to be compared and you're not as good.
Right. They're all going to be compared, every single one of them.
Even Ron, even Hermione, Dumbledore, Hagrid.
You think they're going to change it a little bit? Like,
I don't know.
Did you ever read what's her name? J.K.
Rowling.
She was like, Hermione should have been with Harry. You think they would do something like that?
I don't know. They might actually.
Hermione just end up in it.
Because she did have to shoot out, and she was like, you're right.
Yeah,
Ron got no play anyway.
Some little change in the script here and there.
So after all they go through, then Ron still ends up with no girls. After all of that.
Nah, he probably finds something.
Who's he find? His sister? His sister's the last one left. It would be Jenny.
No, you're not gonna read.
Go ahead. Moody Myrtle.
What's the?
He's going with Moody Myrtle, the dead girl in the bathroom.
That's someone.
That's someone. That's a. It's a demon. It's a floating horn dog ghost.
I'm sure there's someone.
Go ahead, give me like a top 3 for him. Go ahead. Who's left?
I think of the girl from
Luna?
Fire. Is that her name?
The Asian chick?
The Asian one, yeah. The Harry was with it.
That ginger Asian kid might be pretty good. What about Luna? I don't know. Oh wait, no, was that Neville Longbottom?
Yeah.
Neville gets a girl and Ron gets no one. Bro's just unlucky. If they make this, Bro's just unlucky. But I think I like the change though. I do think it makes sense. I think everyone they read it, they were like, It should have been Harry and Hermione. Like, it should have been
So I
that.
was rooting for it the entire time,
Yeah, and you just get capped. You're like,
man. I was like, oh.
that's the power of gingers. I'm not gonna lie, that's the power.
Power.
Ginny's in there for like 5 scenes and still pulls the main character.
No.
Because she is ginger. That overpowers every magical spell. It's literally a dark arts. They call it the red arts.
The red arts.
The red arts.
What
Yeah.
arts is that? How'd you learn
That's
that?
above dark
How'd
arts.
you learn
You're
it?
born with it.
Jeez, bro.
You're born with the ginger red arts, and then you're solid. Like,
That's crazy.
you're goated at that point. She pulled the main character.
No.
What all did she do to pull him?
Nothing.
Red arts. Exactly.
Nothing.
Red arts. I don't know. Mostly, it's crazy. A lot of the cast for the original films have actually passed away. I think like Dumbledore's gone, Hagrid's gone, a couple other people are gone. So it's gonna be interesting to see. I think HBO can pull it off. I think I trust them more than like Hulu or Netflix to do it. I definitely trust them more than Disney Plus to do it. So if it has to go somewhere, I'm glad it's HBO just because they do have competent writers from Game of Thrones, House of Dragons, Chernobyl.
Right.
J.K. Rowling's going to be a big part in it, keeping it together.
Bring back HBO. I don't think anything's going on in HBO right now. Are there any shows or movies?
Not really.
I don't think that's what I'm saying. They're bringing back.
This is until 2026.
Oh, this is still.
So it'll drop in a while. I just hope it's not like they don't try and twist everything around and now everything's political, like with a lot of shows now.
Yeah.
I hope like Ron's not wearing a MAGA hat. And then like Dumbledore's like Biden, and in order to pick your house, he has to like sniff you, and he's like, "You smell like Hufflepuff."
That's crazy.
And then sends them over there, and then like Hermione's trans-binary, and everything's just out the wazoo, and nothing goes according to plan. And they're like, "Yeah, well, just this is the new Harry Potter. You either like it or you don't." Like, just stick to the script. Just stick to the books. There's a reason they were great. There's a reason the movies were great. It wasn't because of all this stuff. So don't like, because that is like, that's in a lot of stuff nowadays you won't expect it to be in.
Mm-hmm.
You're just watching it and you're like, that's not how it was in the book.
Yeah, like what's this? What's going on?
Like, it's just,
this.
they're like, wait, this isn't supposed to happen. Why is this girl country now? This girl's a black girl. Why is the Little Mermaid not a redhead? I don't know. That's one of my big concerns for it because it's still 2 years down the line, and if it's just like, imagine they add another house, Pride House.
Stop it. Stop it right there.
What would you do? Like,
Pride House.
Like they're picking their houses. Episode 1, they're getting cast in their houses.
I turn it off right there.
Like,
I was like, what are we doing?
come on up for Leroy. Pride House. Like you just see them like over there with the flag.
What's the hat saying? I sense.
What?
I sense on the hat, the sorting hat.
Yeah.
He's like, I sense a little zesty in you.
Lack of testosterone right here. Definitely likes ooh girls. Pride House, come on over, and it's just them like with long nails. Yeah. I would pay to see that house get destroyed by Dementors. But I wouldn't be shocked or something. Like, it's just random stuff like that. Like, Neville Longbottom's gay now. With Ron, because Ron gets no girl, because they...
That's the plot.
No!
Neville and Ron.
Poor Neville, dude.
Never saw it coming.
Oh, my... Imagine you watch the whole thing and they do it at the end. They're like, yeah, surprise!
Surprise.
This is a sword fight of the century. It's a duel. Mystical arts.
Yeah.
A little mumbo jumbo going on over there. I don't know. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. If you guys have like people you think would fit these roles, like I said, Adam Driver for Professor Snape. I think that'd be a great pick. There's probably other ones out there, but if I had off the top of my head, I think he would kill it. Let me know in the comments because I'm curious to see like this news was just put out recently, so I'm curious to see what people think for their own casting for these people. I have no idea who I want for Harry. I have no idea who I want for. Like,
I don't think.
Could Finn
It's
Wolfhard do it? I don't
random.
know.
Like
It's gotta be. And his career is gonna be made.
Yeah.
That's a lot of work to put in. Do you know Finn Wolfhard?
Mhm.
I wonder if he would have been cast if he was a little bit younger. He's like 20 now, I think. I don't know if he could pull it off. If I think someone's young age with black hair right now,
Yeah.
and who's proved himself in movies before and TV shows,
I mean, like he could still pull it off. Possibly.
Yeah.
He has the look, but I think they're gonna go with someone literally just.
I think so too. I think all of them are gonna be like someone we don't know. I do like Percy Jackson, Michael Scoville getting that role though.
Yeah.
I do think he fits it pretty well. Plus, he was holding his own like with Ryan Reynolds and stuff in that film they did.
Adam Project.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So props to that kid. I don't know if that show hit as hard as they wanted it to hit or not. I wonder if
it's more like PG.
Yeah, I wonder if it's bigger with that age of kid. But again, I don't know if those people are reading your books right now. Is the thing as well. I don't know if the Lightning Thief books are as popular as they once were.
Right.
It's the only thing. Like I don't know if Harry Potter is still like. If there's 8th graders, they're like, yo, I can't wait to read like Harry Potter.
No.
I like. There's got to be some other source of books that are like their generation of like Maze Runner, Divergent, Hunger Games, Harry Potter. I would assume, unless they all fell off. Like I know their cartoons are nowhere near as good as ours, so I don't know about their books and stuff. So it's just we gotta see. We gotta see. It comes out 2026. We'll keep you up to date until it drops. So make sure to subscribe. So there's gonna be a lot of news coming out up until this point, especially castings and rumors and all this stuff. Speaking of castings and rumors, we gotta talk about. I don't know if you know about this. The live action Naruto film.
Oh boy, it's gonna be a big one.
Here's the problem. Here's the problem with the live action Naruto film, and it's gonna make or break for you. One, the casting. Two, what arc do you pick? This isn't a show. This isn't like the One Piece show on Netflix, which was surprisingly good. I will give them that. Like, did you watch it?
I watched the first 4 episodes.
I think it could have been a lot worse.
I didn't finish it, but it was good. I'm not the biggest One Piece fan. I did watch it.
Yeah.
I was forced to, but it was good. I will say it was a pretty good show.
It could have been they could have traumatized the entire show. The good thing is about the show, they had the creator of One Piece there with them, giving them guidance. Like, yo, you're not changing this. If you're gonna do it, keep this right, keep the characters right. You're not editing to that. Awesome. They kept the story. They kept the characters. That's what made it really good. The same thing is going on with the Naruto film, but it's a film. What arc are you picking, Chief?
I don't know how they're gonna.
I don't know how you do it as a movie.
It's gonna be an icon. It's gotta be an iconic arc, like a one that stands out.
Shooting exams. Zabuza.
It's gonna be like not too far ahead, but not the start. Like
Forbidden Forest.
It's gonna be an in between. I don't know.
Like that's the thing.
Like, I really can't think of a single arc that they could do where like it would just put everything.
Can you go through all the? You can't go through all the arcs in 2 hours.
No. I don't know how they're gonna pull this off.
You can't even go through the tuning exams in 2 hours.
If you cut,
you're talking about the forest of death. Then you talk about the initial battles. Then you talk about the second battles. Then you talk about the Gara attack. Then you talk about the Sound Ninja.
Oh, yeah.
That's like where do you cut it if you do the tuning exams?
I don't.
Like this is the major concern.
A really long movie. I don't know. No,
let me know in the comments if you have a specific arc you think you're like, yo, Ty, like it's got to be this arc. They're gonna kill it. Let me know because I'm curious to see what's in everyone's mind with this right now. I am trying to think. Does Zabuza work?
Just that arc. Just that.
Yeah.
Didn't fight it with the glass. No.
With Haku and Zabuza and everything. But then what? It ends leading up to the tuning exams, and then your next movie has to be 7 hours long. You can't do half the tuning exams in one film unless you release 2 parts in the same year, like a Spider-Verse thing. But there's way too much going on. You can't do the Force of Death. You can't do the initial test. You can't do the Leaf Village attack, and you can't, or the Sound Ninja attack, and you can't do Orochimaru. Like, there's no breaks in that arc.
Yeah, I don't know how they're gonna pull it.
You can't go, all right, that's it, everybody. We're going to get Sasuke back. Excuse me? Like
what? How did we lose Sasuke?
You can't do that arc either.
Because you want it to be like fans gonna watch it and new people can like watch it and not be confused as well.
Yeah. So you can't jump too far ahead. You gotta introduce who Naruto is. You gotta introduce the town and the world and everything. I don't know, like this movie's gonna be an hour and a half, 2 hours long, most likely, I'm guessing. I don't know how you do it. I'm a massive Naruto fan too. Like, it's we have some Naruto art up in here. Like, that's why I'm like concerned about it. Cause I'm like, I don't want it ruined. but I don't know where you go with it. Like, I genuinely have. Do is the move to make up their own arc?
Nah.
I think no as well. But it's.
I don't know. I didn't even think about that. Like I thought it could be a show. Like it was gonna be a show at first when I heard about it. But now I'm like, wait, it's a movie. But like,
Yeah, because Lionsgate purchased the rights or was in talk with the owner of the creator of Naruto to make this film, and it's a film. It's not a show. The I the creator must know. I mean, he obviously knows something we don't. But the thought had to go through his head too. Like, sure, what arc are we doing? Are we dropping 5 movies a year?
it's like a backstory on just like one person. What was he talking about? Like where there was like a poll or something
I
a
don't
while
know.
ago about like what picks one character to do something on.
Oh, yeah.
What was that about?
I think it was an edition. There was a poll out recently for like Naruto's anniversary on like
Oh yeah,
pick a single character to hear like more about their backstory and have it animated. There was like Kakashi's dad, Kakashi, Sasuke, Naruto, Sakura, a bunch of other people. They ended up picking, I think, did they pick Naruto or Sasuke?
I don't know one.
And people were like, dude, why are you picking Naruto?
Yeah.
He has the show.
Yeah.
He has 2 shows. His son has a show. Pick someone like the Yellow Flash or pick like the White Fang, the Kakashi's dad. So I don't think, but you can't do like. You can't do a backstory of Naruto without doing the show, because that is the show.
I don't know. Well, I don't know.
I'm good. That's my only concern, and there was a rumor out of who should play, of who Naruto might
say casting wise, who do you think's gonna be?
Who do you think? Because they put a rumor out, so now I have an idea.
Off the top of my head,
Who's playing Naruto?
like what version of Naruto?
It's got to be Kid. Kid version of Naruto.
I don't know. I can't think of anyone.
Does Michael Scobell take this one as well?
No.
He's not. He wasn't the rumor.
How? No, I don't think so.
I don't know who takes it.
I don't know. These all are gonna be random people. I know.
No, so this one was all but confirmed. Tom Holland. I'm not joking.
It's Naruto?
Yeah.
What?
It was just leaked recently, and there was like no community notes on it, nothing flagging it saying it's like fake news or false information or anything. So, again, take it with a grain of salt. Still just a rumor until they push it out. But it looks like Tom Holland is being eyed or is cast as Naruto.
That's nuts.
Or like offered the role, like, yo, if you want this role, we've seen your work in the past, you can be Naruto on the show. I love Tom Holland.
Yeah.
So don't get me wrong.
Don't.
The more I say it, the more I think it fits. But it fits because I don't know who else would do it.
I don't know. I'm picturing Tom Holland as Naruto in my head. I'm like,
Well, I can't picture any actor in my head as Naruto. Like,
I don't know how. Oh, I guess we'll see. If it is Tom Holland, good for him. I guess we'll find out. Well, then if he ruins it, then fans will hate him. Hate Tom Holland for ruining Naruto.
I'll just drop another Spider-Man movie. Yeah, that's what I thought. He can't. I don't think he would be the problem for ruining. I think it'd be the writing and the direction and whatever arc they choose. Since I read Tom Holland, I don't know who else to pick. I mean, no offense to the guy, but he's got the same height, same build for Kid Naruto.
Same height too. Yeah, he does. He really does, actually.
Hair isn't anything super crazy. I don't know if they're gonna go so silly to where he just has like spiked yellow hair kind of thing.
I mean, they might. What's Tom Holland? Dark hair.
Yeah, like a dirty blonde, maybe a brown.
So they might. They might. I mean, they have to. Like, what other hair would they give them? It has to be like some kind of
Yeah.
yellow hair looking thing.
Yeah, I'm curious to see what they do in that situation. I don't know who the rest of the cast want to be. Naruto, Sasuke, Kakashi. Those are the 3 you gotta cast good for me. Sakura, we already hate her. I don't know who you cast as. Don't pick the role. You're gonna get hate. And nobody likes the girl. That's fine. I don't know who to pick for Kakashi. It's gotta be someone clean. It's gotta be someone cool.
Kakashi.
Just collected. And Sasuke, I don't know either.
Kakashi. I'm trying to think.
Finn Wolfhard might get picked for Sasuke.
I can say it.
I can see that. Get him a little workout plan
Not
going.
But the build might not be there.
Get his build up. Get his chakra up. And then he'll be solid. But Kakashi, I don't know who plays that like sleek, cool. I don't know. This movie I think comes out 2025 as well.
When that's just 2025.
I don't know. I think I always saw was 2025 as of right now. I don't know who's pulling the. They got to come out with the arc soon. So, or not soon, but they got to let us know essentially what it's on. We know Naruto.
Naruto, then a teaser or something coming out.
It's crazy. It's my personal favorite anime. I'm not saying it's the best anime, so don't come at me in the comments. I get that. It's filler for days, but like
it's up there.
It's mine. It's my favorite.
It's a big three. It's still considered.
Yeah. It's definitely the big three. One Piece, Bleach, Dragon Ball. Those are like the big family reunion guys. Naruto. I don't know. Let us know your thoughts in the comments. Who are you picking for Team 7? Kakashi, Sakura, Sasuke, Naruto. Who's your pick? Tom Holland, good or bad? Let me know. I'm going to be looking at the comments on this one to see where you guys are thinking with this. We'll wrap up movies with The Gentleman. Coming out on Netflix March 7th. Actually pretty soon. Cheek, what are your thoughts on it? We did a trailer review on it. Or I did, actually.
You did. I think it'd be good. I watched the trailer as well. It looked decent. I liked it.
Yeah. And it looks like Netflix didn't have a hand in it, if that makes sense. And they just let the director do what he wants.
Right, yeah.
So then it's good. Kind of like, there's some things where you watch and you're like, oh, I feel like Netflix had a say in this. Yeah. And like, they couldn't do this, they couldn't do that. But some stuff that doesn't. For example, Money Heist. I don't see that. I'm like, Netflix didn't let them do that. Now, Money Heist is like, oh, your main character, gone. Your main character, gone.
Yeah.
You're trapped. You're shot. You're arrested. You're bleeding out. This is happening. That is happening. And it's just going and going and going and going. And it's just, you're in for the ride. I feel like The Gentleman looks like that as well. It gives you the good old Kingsman, Englishman vibes. There's blood. There's gore. There's action. There's violence. There's a little mystery and suspense going on. I don't know. I think it looks pretty good.
It looks. I like how it looks. It looks pretty good.
It reminds me. I think it's going to be a sleeper pick, kind of like The Night Agent. Did you watch The Night Agent?
It was a really, really good show. Like,
dude, out of nowhere.
No one knew about that show, and out of nowhere, everyone was talking about it. Like, that was a great show.
And that's why I'm like, okay, so this reminds me kind of of The Night Agent, just kind of dialed up a bit with a little more like British undertone and stuff going on and Kingsman vibes. If they do that, I'm here for it. I think it'll be great. I think it'll be killer. The trailer looks good. I'm happy for The Night Agent that it did get renewed for season 2 whenever. I don't know if they've canceled it or not now. But I like threw an episode on and I was like, let me just see if it's good or not. And I was like, oh snap. I was like, let me watch the next one. I was like, This is really well done. This is good. I was unexpecting this from Netflix, especially like something like that. So The Gentleman follows through with that. Awesome. I'm here for it.
Casting looks great.
I think the casting looks great as well. Wasn't he the lead actor was in Divergent? I think
was it him?
Yeah, I think it's number 4, number 11, or something like that.
I don't remember.
I can't remember. It's been a while since I've seen Divergent. I don't know. Let me know in the comments. Some stuff on Netflix. It's like when they just let the directors do their things. It's good and it looks good. And this guy's been doing stuff in this realm for years. The Man from U.N.C.L.E. He's done Snatch. He's done stuff similar to Kingsman, stuff similar to The Gentleman. And this is his wheelhouse. He's not pulling an Eli Roth where he's like, let me make a slaughter film and then jump to Borderlands for whatever reason. This is his thing. British, spy, hack and slash, blood, gore, intense, violence. This is him. He's killed it with his other films. They all have pretty good ratings. They're all worth giving a watch. So when he's taking the helm of The Gentleman, I'm here for it. I'm game. I'm game.
Comes out March 7th.
March 7th, it comes out. Oh, let's jump on over to... We gotta jump on over to gaming. We'll do COD, and then we'll wrap up with this massive news coming to LEGO Fortnite, which I will say fell off from what it was. But, I mean, when you drop it, and everyone's playing it, and then everyone goes back to battle royale. What do you expect? But this update is probably gonna make a lot of people a lot of money and make and probably hopefully revive it from the dead essentially. But we gotta talk about COD. Let's talk about a little bit of the future of COD and it coming to Game Pass possibly with Xbox and everything.
From what I've looked at, nobody really cares.
That dude, that's what I thought as well.
It's what I've been seeing a lot about it, and like no one cares at all.
Yeah, it's like no one's like, yo, this is the best thing ever. It's, I think it's because Xbox sold, man.
It's like,
and I think that's a problem. When I hate to say we're one of the number one shooters, whether you like the game or not, it's still the king. It still holds the throne. If you look at Warzone numbers, you may not like the game. That's fine. They may have cheaters. That's fine. It still holds the throne for like one of the number one shooters ever made, including franchise-wise. And I feel like, yo, we're bringing it to Game Pass, so you don't gotta buy it. It's on your Game Pass subscription. And everyone's like, yeah, I don't care.
yeah, that's. I look at comments. I'm like, no one. Doesn't matter.
It's either like who still plays this game, or like yeah, could care less.
COD has like its diehard fans that like, no matter what, they will get the game.
Yeah.
And there's everyone else that will just jump on like.
For like a little bit. So I haven't played COD in a while, and I grinded so much Black Ops 2 when it came out, and zombies and all that stuff. Modern Warfare Remastered, I think was the last one we played like together like a lot.
Which one?
Just the MW
2019.
Yeah, I think.
Oh yeah. That,
we were like up late 2 a.m. search and destroy games with mad low music blasting, yelling at kids in the lobby.
Oh,
those were good days. Those were fun. Those were awesome. Recently, it just hasn't been it for me. And the $7 price tag is like a big thing as well. I'm just like, I don't want it. I don't want to drop $70, dude. Now that I'm an adult.
I played COD this season, but like I've been playing Warzone. I didn't play like this like multiplayer COD at all. Only Warzone.
Yeah, and we talked last week about there being in turmoil and being sued $680 million from Optic Gaming and stuff. I don't know if this is COD's fault. I don't know if this is Xbox fault with the whole situation. And again, if Xbox is doing this cloud gaming thing with it, then maybe this is a good move for Call of Duty, because then it's like, now you can play Call of Duty on mobile. You can already, but like,
you can, yeah.
Now you can play like the newest COD on your phone, or your tablet, or your TV, or your PC, or your PlayStation, or your Xbox, because you have Game Pass on all of them. That's what they're trying to do. Maybe it's like, I wonder if like in a year or two, we're going to come back and be like, yo, Xbox with their Game Pass thing was a 200 IQ move.
So, Xbox viewers get it for free on Game Pass, but PC and PlayStation will still have to buy it.
Yeah, I think so. But if Xbox brings the Game Pass to everything they want to bring it to, then what's the dealio?
That is true.
So it just leaves unanswered questions essentially.
What
like
Game Pass would be then? Do they up the price of Game Pass?
I think they have to.
They would have to, right?
30 a month, 40 a month. But then do people stop buying it? 40 is nuts.
40 is nuts for Game Pass for a month. That's a lot.
What's it right now?
I think right now the max is like 15.
Yeah.
15, 16.
I wonder if they're making money. I mean, I guess they got it.
They have to be.
But like a lot of streaming services aren't making money. They're dropping they're raising prices and then they're dropping like their own revenue.
I think most Xbox players that have a console have Game Pass.
Yeah, I think so
Not
too.
all of them. Like a good amount of Xbox players have Game Pass.
I think so too, because you can get your Game Pass and your Live combined.
Right, yeah.
And then why would you just be like, you're just naturally gonna be like, I don't buy it. Like at that point, that's like if I did it right now, that's what I'm buying. I'd pick up Game Pass and Live.
Most people get it and they forget they got it, and it just keeps renewing.
Yeah, it's like a gym membership, and you forget to keep going, but it's still gonna keep renewing.
And you forget you have it.
Yeah, I'm interested to see how that plays out for them. I just don't know if it's gonna be. Like, I'm really curious to see in a year or two if this Game Pass thing is like, yeah, what a move, or if it's like, Xbox is just downhill, just keeps going. And then Sony, I guess, just dominates wherever. Because if Game Pass goes on everything, but you know how Ninja multi streams
Mm-hmm.
on everything, and now like his viewership and stuff goes up. And if he wants certain sponsors, he can change the price. And he's like, yeah, you can. I'll sponsor you on my Twitch for, let's say, 10 grand for the day. But if you want to be on my Twitch and my TikTok and my YouTube stream, well, then I'll do it for 45 grand for the day.
All right.
Because now he's branching out to all the different audiences and stuff. I don't know if Game Pass is gonna be able to do something like that. And then
I
it
feel
works.
like there's gonna be some disclosure to where they can't promote. Like if they switch it, they can't promote some things.
Yeah,
It's not
like
like a
it's,
contract thing. Like they can't do certain things.
yeah. So that'll be interesting to see how that plays out. That's my only thing. If they do like a multi-stream type of thing,
Uh huh.
and like this is like a big IQ play, because there's been streamers now multi-streaming as well.
A lot of streamers are that streaming right now. Like a lot of big streamers are.
Well, it makes sense if Nick Merckx is pulling 40K a day on Twitch, but he's like, oh wait, now when he goes to sponsors, well, not only do I pull 40K a day on Twitch, I get an extra 10K a day on YouTube, and he's like, wait, I got an extra 12K on TikTok. So now he's up to 60, 70K viewers. And now instead of asking for like 100 grand, he can ask for 250 grand because he's like, I got 75 consistent viewers. Like, why would you not pay me what I'm worth? So, I mean, I get it number wise. That's why YouTubers have multiple channels now too, and money and different incomes.
I was looking at who Lulu Love. She's an Apex streamer. So
Mhm.
she streams on Twitch, and I was on YouTube randomly, and I saw she was live on YouTube, and I clicked on it to see. Just curious to see how many viewers she
Yeah.
has, and she had like 1K, and she doesn't stream on YouTube at all. Like
Yeah.
her first time streaming on YouTube. And then on Twitch, she had like, I want to say 1.5, maybe 2K. And she's streaming on TikTok as well. I think, maybe like 300. But like, that's still,
That's yeah.
it's still like,
Well, if she consistently got 1K just on Twitch, that's good. Don't get me wrong. But now her numbers are going from 1K to 4K a day. Like she's quadrupled it. And you go to sponsors, now you can double, triple your price.
alright.
Which that's crazy.
I was like,
1K on YouTube is good though.
Yeah,
Like-
I was shocked. I'm like, someone that doesn't stream on YouTube has just recently started streaming on YouTube. I was like, huh.
Yeah. And,
Good for
and
her.
being in the niche of Apex and being in the niche of like a female streamer as well and pulling 1K on YouTube isn't bad. Like that's pretty good. That's shocking. So good for her. That's crazy. I think we wrap up with this massive Lego Fortnite news, which could be.
The game changer for them.
So we just got leaks and confirmations and rumors and stuff going around. So take it with a grain of salt. But Lego Fortnite could be essentially changing forever, and this could be what it needs to hopefully overcome or surpass maybe even games like Minecraft and Roblox. And I know it fell off, so we're going to talk about how this major update and leak can take the game back to what it could be and forever boosting Fortnite to the best game out there. So HypeX, who is a popular Fortnite kind of leaker on Twitter and stuff like that, he put out that they're launching Operation Atom. So essentially the Atom project for Fortnite is you can make your own custom worlds. Like let's say, I get it, you can make your own worlds and go through the story mode in Lego Fortnite now. But this one you can make your own quote unquote story mode in Lego Fortnite. Your own bosses, your own loot, your own village, your own quest. You can monetize these worlds like in creative, and people are just going to be making money off these. It's going to encourage people to build their own worlds. It's going to encourage people to play these worlds to make income, and it's just going to grow and grow from there. And let me know your thoughts on this, dude. This could be huge. It pulls off. Like,
it sounds like a great thing for Fortnite. The one thing Fortnite does, they help their consumers.
yeah,
Like if we're creative right now, like I was on TikTok and there was someone was talking about how much people make from these maps and creative.
It is
It
insane.
is wild how much people are making from creative maps. Just like you, like it was the simplest maps. I was like,
I'm talking like an extra 300K a month
it's
at your mill.
nuts.
Like, I'm not
I was
talking like 10
what?
grand. I'm talking like upwards of a mil, if not more, on some of these maps.
I was like, you can make a simple like it doesn't have to be anything crazy. Like there's complex ones obviously, but like you can make like a simple one and
A
make
box fight.
20K a month from just
Yeah.
the simplest map. Like that's a lot for a lot of people.
I think this is awesome because one of the things, like when I was younger, and I was like, what do I want to do? Like, I'd love video games. Like, game design would be awesome, but I could never like go through school and stuff like
Right.
that.
Yeah.
You remember we used to play on like I PS3 like Little Big Planet,
Yeah.
and just like do like custom
Right.
worlds
Yeah.
and stuff like that. But people out there that like you like gaming and you want to get into it and you want to get a job, start learning how to build in Fortnite now. Like I'm not talking cranking 90s. I'm talking learn how to build maps, learn UEF in. There are creators out there that will pay a good sum of money for a map building team. Let me, for example, I love Cypher PK's content. This guy is on the ball with it. At the end of his popular videos, he'll be like, yo, also remember, my map is out right now. Go play my map. He's like, first people to get this win, I'm giving them V-Bucks. Cool. But he's now giving people jobs and creators and gamers jobs for building maps for him. Sure, he's building profit off it, but that's how business works. He's giving people jobs. He's giving back to his community. He just did a video recently where he went through a map, had 0 players on it. Absolutely no one was playing this map, and he loved it. So he called the guys, gave him a shout out. He collabed with them, and their map is now doing great. And that's just in Fortnite Creative right now.
Yeah.
Courage has a map. Ninja has a map. Clicks has a map.
Everyone has a map.
And these people are pulling good sums of money. And if you don't want to work for a streamer, if you're like, dude, I'm never going to get picked up, I'm good at making maps, making yourself and publishing.
Make your own. Yeah, like publish. You never know. You never like even with this like Lego Fortnite thing. I guarantee we're gonna make even more money from it.
It's going to be insane.
Like,
I think that's smart on Epic Games too. If they weren't paying people like creators and stuff, I'm not going out of my way. Why am I wasting time hiring a crew to make these maps? I'm just going to lose money.
exactly.
They're not even paying like a crazy amount. I don't know, let's say like 10% of something, whatever they make off the map. But now Fortnite's getting people to play their game more. Now creators on Fortnite can have their maps published. Now people can get jobs. Now people can get paid. Now we can do giveaways on these maps. And it's just building and building and building. And it's just insane to see where this game came from. But when I was in Washington State and we were like rocket riding each other trying to get a victory royale to now it's multi-billion-dollar company. It's nuts.
If you think about it now, like think about all the games like they've come out, like Power World, we play Power World, Helldivers, and like think of what this Lego Fortnite map could be. Like it's gonna be nuts.
Like they can make a King Arthur style if they want. Like I'm not even joking.
Like I guarantee there's gonna be some insane creative ideas out there. Like I can't wait. That actually sounds interesting when I think about it.
I'm personally hyped to see like what these people are really. I don't want to play it.
what
I
they
just want to
create.
see some of these things. Imagine they're so good and they can build like ships on the water and stuff like that.
That'd be cool.
And get it to sail and build
Yeah.
emojis and everything. I don't know how in depth it's going to be. Apparently, it's adding a lot. I mean, it doesn't seem like Fortnite wants to do anything that'll nerf the ability for them to build. So if they're like, yeah, let's put an engine in the game. Well, you saw in Lego Fortnite that with the balloons and the jets, people were building flying cars immediately.
Right. Yeah. It's
Like-
get make this faster.
Someone built a Death Star in Lego Fortnite and made it able to fly. And that's with bare minimum stuff. Like, I'm picturing people building, like, giant towns and quests and NPCs and now missions you have to go do. And, like, King Arthur style and bosses you have to fight and everything. Dungeons you gotta go through. I think
Should be interesting. Should be.
it'd be cool. And if you're out there and you're like, well, Ty, they already have creative. It's the same thing. It's actually not. Because there's certain stuff in Lego Fortnite that they got in trouble for at the beginning where they're like, we can't have like guns and grenades necessarily in Lego Fortnite. That's why you got like bows and arrows and pickaxes and swords and stuff. So it is different. It's a completely different setting. I don't think in creative you can completely make an entire open world and then like dungeons and bosses and stuff you have to fight.
I think so. I mean, they went with the creative now. I've played some of the random things like this hide and seek,
Yeah.
Michael Myers and stuff. It's pretty. Even with that, it's pretty
That's
crazy.
fun. Yeah.
What people have done and created. Like I can't wait to see what they're gonna do with Lego Fortnite.
I kind of want to do a hide and seek with all the boys and stuff.
I did it with Mikey. It was pretty fun. That was
Yeah.
a Michael Myers thing, like back at like Halloween.
Yeah,
It was pretty fun. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, what is happening? It was pretty fun. I don't know how someone made that, but people make that. There was like there was another one. What's the movie? Five Nights at Freddy's.
Oh,
Freddy
yeah.
chasing you. Like actually, like I'm like, what is happening right now?
Here's
That was fun.
Here's the thing. If you want to get into content creation right now and you want like something untapped and you want like a secret, learn how to build. Like I'm talking like good. You got to take time. You got to learn how to build stuff and make videos on you building it and explaining it to other people. You'll build up your credibility. Then when teams and content creators go to look for people to pick up to hire for their team, they'll see you already know how to build stuff. And then your channel grows, you grow, and then also like your maps and everything you make grows. It's gonna take a little bit, but like how many Minecraft YouTubers got popular off teaching you like how to build stuff? Maybe not you necessarily, but like
one too many.
dude, like there's and Lego Fortnite hasn't even dropped the update yet. So that market is like untapped.
Yeah.
If you want to learn that and there's money to be made in that, which there's a decent amount to make, I would hop right in on that and try and get it. Some people out there are cracked with this stuff.
Yeah.
Like just nuts with it. So I'm curious to see where they're gonna go with this. And like another thing for it as well, Fortnite does a lot of collab stuff. So like let's say the Dune movie's coming out.
Mhm.
If you made a map in Fortnite around Dune right now, and when the movie drops, you'd probably get an increase of players. And there's a chance content creators may even play it for content
Right,
with
yeah.
Dune coming out. And then if you made a Naruto one when Naruto came out and stuff like that, and a Borderlands one and all this stuff, or like the Ninja Turtles collab, just stuff like that. I think there's a huge market for it and could definitely change all that stuff and everything. So I don't know. Any final thoughts on that, Chief?
No, just I'm excited to see what people create. Like just to see the differences, like what people can make in the map. It's just like exciting to see. So
Some people just have like the craziest. I thought my mind was wild. Some of these people, when like I see stuff and they make it,
like
it's like,
you're like, who thought of this and how?
and it's like there's some where they like these maps I saw people playing where they have like kill death end screens,
Oh yeah.
and I'm just
like how is this possible?
I wonder how long it genuinely takes. I don't want to like undersell their work, but I'm curious how long it takes these people to like crank these maps out.
Probably. I mean, it's like a complex map. Probably a while.
It's gotta be like a few months.
Yeah, like you said, like, some people have like teams that just like
Yeah.
random maps, and like one pops
Like
off.
Cypher.
That's like what 20, 40K a month you're making.
Yeah.
Like
I can't even I don't even know what to do with that money. And then you just keep it up to date, and then you're good, and then capitalize and build off
but
it.
you just keep building more, and like another one pops off, an extra 10, 20, 30, 40K a month you're making.
That's a good investment is for content creators right now to get teams. Like Tim the Tad Man has a map. He doesn't even play Fortnite anymore. Like I don't blame him. I'm not doubting the guy, but it's like why would he not?
Right.
It's just, some of these people are making so much money. It's just, but then just put clips of it on Twitter and everything. Clips of it on Twitter and TikTok with the map code, and then it'll just slowly grow and build from there. And then essentially you're solid.
If you're a Fortnite person, you love that game, you have like an idea, go for it. You never know.
At this point, yeah, like
Just go for it.
what's the worst that can happen? You build up your skill, and maybe later on it can be used by someone.
You get better at building it, then you never know. You know.
Well, yeah, we'll keep you guys up to date. I think IGN has a live event coming up soon as well. It's called IGN Live. They're replacing E3.
Really?
Yeah, IGN Fan Fest and stuff like that. So it's supposed to be replacing E3. So next pod we'll probably touch on that. There wasn't a lot of gaming news this week. It was fine because we actually had a decent amount of TV and movie show news to talk about, such as Harry Potter and stuff like that as well. Let us know in the comments if there's certain things we missed throughout the week or you want us to comment on. Usually we pick like the bigger topics and break them down. Subscribe to the channel as well because as stuff comes out and it's bigger news and trailer reviews. We don't normally do trailer watches just on the pod. I normally either do them solo or if Cheeks Hill will do them before we do other stuff and watch those. So if there's certain stuff you want us to hit on, let us know in the comments. Sometimes we may do deep dives on certain things that are coming out. Like when DC is dropping a lot of their films, there'll probably be times where I go into like deep dives on the Superman movie and what it entails and stuff like that, and Fantastic Four and stuff like that. And let us know if you want us to dabble a little bit in anime with Solo Leveling booming right now and everything. JJK, I think Demon Slayer, does that drop soon?
Demon Slayer?
Or did it drop?
No, it didn't drop yet. Not till March or May.
Till March?
April.
Okay.
Not for like spring.
Gotcha.
Still some time.
Yeah, so let us know your thoughts on all that in the comments because we got a lot to cover. It's going to be a busy week, so make sure to subscribe. I'm sure we got more trailers and stuff coming out. So we'll be doing more reviews, and we'll keep you up to date. And until next time, we'll see you guys.